to be addressed, it brings against the word
have everything to fight for. Their path is simple. Down 3 games to 1 in a must-win situation. They must bring tenacity, the heart, and an absolute will to win as they face elimination against the Spurs. This is the NBA playoffs, and it's up next.
Will it end tonight? That's the question as one team battles to shut the door on the season. Another hopes to stave off defeat. The NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony. You look at Orlando. They've had some chances in this series, but haven't been able to take advantage. Greg, tonight is their last chance.
And Kevin, there are no tomorrows unless it's vacation planning. But talking to them, they're not ready to concede. If they win here, they go home for Game 6. Then if they can win that, boy, anything is possible in a Game 7.
Now the starting group for Orlando. They've got MP. He's out there with Jalen Suggs. Wagner is out there with Webb. And it's Highsmith in at the 4.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come.
They get the rebound. And the basket by Webb.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Sochan with the ball. Pass to Wembanyama. Sochan with the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Count that bucket. Wembanyama's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, he's not the thickest guy, but Wembanyama can bully his way inside when he needs to.
The drive by MP. Here's Webb. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first free throw is good. And he makes the first, but misses the second. The Spurs have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Sochan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Richardson, good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
There's a screen. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Wembanyama. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Well, on top of all the length and skill and athleticism, Wembanyama has a strong work ethic and a great attitude.
MP looking around. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Pass to Collier. Here's Castle. Over to the wing. Here's Collier. Wembanyama, a screen on Suggs. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Magic have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. That's the 3 fly. And no good that time. San Antonio trailing here. And Wembanyama outside. Pass to Castle. The Spurs shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws. Orlando's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. MP right side. Jacks up a 3. No good on the shot. The Spurs have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. They get it back. And that one's good. Wembanyama's got 8.
Yeah, that's tough. You can't even box out Wembanyama. He'll just reach right over you.
There's the pick. Now, here's MP. He's got 8. Shot clock at 6. And the 3 off target. San Antonio's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And Wembanyama, that's for 2. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Here's Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. Goes back up, and he sinks the layup. 10 points for him.
Well, you have to like boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And a deep 3 from MP. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Well, you got to get out on the young man, or else MP will just...
Richardson outside. Puts up a deep 3. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. MP outside. Here he goes. Yep, that one goes in there.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Fires from deep. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
They set the screen. MP kicks to Wagner. On the wing, MP. 13 points in the game. And again, it's Orlando converting.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Pass to Collier. Here's Castle. Wembanyama, right side. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. MV is number 1. For San Antonio, they've hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. So both teams changing it up here. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
And here is MP. He's got 15. Beyond the arc. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Here's Branham, covered by MP. Branham can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And here's MP for 3. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far. Spurs trail by 4. Pass to Branham. Here's Castle. Wembanyama down low. Carter on him. Wembanyama with the bucket. Wembanyama's got 14 points for the game.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Carter with the screen. MP outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Good on the bucket. Wembanyama's got the game tied up here for San Antonio.
6 of 8 from the field, 75%. Just scoring the ball at will.
To the middle. And then Carter with the dunk.
Plenty of muscle from Carter on that dunk. Wow.
The Spurs have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Now, Sohan, Wembanyama, and it's San Antonio with another. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. MP with it. To the right side. Black dishes to MP. No good with the triple. Spurs shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Outside for Wembanyama. Here's Branham. And the three ball is good. Now it's a 3-point San Antonio lead.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. New group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Webb. Wagner comes in for Howard. MP's checked in for Jackson. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Malik Monk. They've got Richardson. Collier out there with Castle. Then it's Cunningham. And it's Wembanyama in at the four-man position. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He finished with 64 points. And so much of that damage he does is from long range. Incredible effort on his part. We'll see if tonight means more of the same. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic, because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
And the Spurs making a change here. Branham's checked in.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Here's Collier. He's covered by Suggs. Orlando leading. On the wing, MP. He's got 25. Another miss by Orlando.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Wembanyama knows better than to just hold the ball. He searches and finds an open guy.
And here's MP for 3. It's Cunningham with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
Well, nice turnaround for him here in the second quarter. Had a cold start, but never lost his confidence.
Carter sets the pick for MP. Out to the right wing. Suggs passes to MP. 3-pointer. Another miss by MP.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And that one's good. Wembanyama.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The Magic trail by 6. Carter with the screen. Here's MP. And Cunningham with the block. And he's able to get it back. And that one's good. Wagner.
Good instincts from MP. That kind of passing wins the respect of your teammates.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. They grabbed their own miss. Takes a 3. Branham can't get it to go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
MP passes the card. Cunningham with some nice D. San Antonio leading by 4. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leader. MP third.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
And Orlando making a change here. Highsmith is checked in.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Down low, here's Wembanyama. Count the basket. Wembanyama's got 22.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint there.
That's tipped. Wagner outside. MP right side.
At that triple, he continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Pass to Wembanyama. Buries it down low. He's got 24.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's MP. Rebound by Sohan. San Antonio leading. Here's Castle. Sohan with the ball. Covered by MP. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Franz Wagner.
Clearly a foul.
The Spurs have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. Fox, he's checked in for Orlando.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And the basket by MP.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy.
At Fox. Tie game in San Antonio. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
61.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the San Antonio Spurs.
Their trouble is defending the arc. It's got to be a team effort. Just one breakdown, that's all it takes to give up 1-3.
I love playing these type of defenses. I'm ready to lace them up right now and knock some threes down myself, Ernie.
Checking out the circumstances for the Orlando Magic. They're holding on in this final series, or in this game at least, managing to send us into halftime with the score tied.
I mean, it doesn't get any closer than this. The pressure is on, and this game could go either way in my mind.
Well, they got to make sure it goes that way. Got to explode out of that locker room and steal this win, Kenny.
That will keep their championship dreams alive. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
Well, the lights are bright in this matchup, and he's had no problem playing up to the moment.
And so in the game for the Magic, Suggs. He's out there with MP. Webb out there with Wagner. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 slot. MP, no good. The Spurs shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Pass to Castle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Fires from deep. Hands it from downtown. Sohan's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we're seeing the progress on Sohan's jumper. Hard work in the offseason paying off.
MP outside. From downtown. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Castle. And here's Richardson. Here's Collier. Over Suggs. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Now it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
MP inside. Wagner with it. Back to MP. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And it's Sohan missing. The Magic trail by 5. They set the pick. And here's MP for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. MP's got 37.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
The 3 from MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. To the wing right side. Here's Sohan. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Bounce pass Wagner. Grab the screen on Richardson. And here's him. Connects again from distance.
The 3's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the net.
Now GA tied for the 3rd most 3-point field goals in single-game playoff history. From 11 feet away, it's hauled in by the Magic. There's the 3. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Castle. He's covered by Suggs. The Magic have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. There's the pick. MP, that's for 2. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. MP's got 45 points.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Here's Castle. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yes, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Now, here's MP. He has 45 points. Wembanyama with the rebound. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the 3rd. And it's Collier missing. Orlando's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range here in quarter number 3. And the dunk by MP.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
Spurs trail by 4. Pass to Castle. Now, Sohan. Here's Wembanyama. Unable to get that one. Good D by Webb. The Magic have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the 1st. Suggs finds MP. And a miss there on the triple. And San Antonio shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Oh, watch out for Wembanyama.
Well, it's hard to miss Wembanyama with that pass. That's a long target.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. The Spurs making a switch here. Branham's checked in. And a change for the Magic. Black's checked in for Suggs. And And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
MP showing he's a force.
Near the hoop. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Orlando?
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
It's stolen. It's MP attacking, and he makes that one. MP's got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Richardson gets a wide-open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Wembanyama against MP. Shoots. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
And you know, he's really been one of the few trying to will this team to victory.
MP outside. Shoots the three. Good. Another from 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game. Spurs passing it around. That one good for 2. Branham's got 12 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
MP outside. Off target from outside.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game. Yeah, the defender all over.
The Spurs have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. First one falls for it. And the Spurs with some changes. Cunningham comes in for Sohan. And it's Ellison for Castle. No good on the second free throw. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Meeting the defense's challenge. That's really all you can ask of a young player like MP.
And both free throws good for MP.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Ellis outside. Pass to Branham. 1:35 left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Black grabs the board.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And a Richardson the pass to Wembanyama. Over Howard. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touched by MP. Stewart's checked in for the Spurs. MP really making a difference here.
Well, I'd think about throwing something new at him. Maybe bring another defender of his hands.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear San Antonio's coach going over the plan during the break.
And again for three.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop it?
I don't know. And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made. Sochan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Then there's Richardson. Then it's Collier. And it's Branham in at the 2 guard. That's the San Antonio 5. Grab a screen on Richardson. MP against Richardson. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Collier. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jalen Suggs. The free throw drops for Collier. Castle's checked in for the Spurs. And the Magic making a change here as well. Wagner's checked in. The Magic have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Another bucket! Wow!
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Richardson outside. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama with the flush.
And it's clear the defense has no answer for Wembanyama. And until they do, keep getting him the ball.
MP, no good. San Antonio's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Pass to Sochan. Now Wembanyama, guarded by Webb. To tie it up. Sochan, the pass to Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Magic have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. There's a good screen. MP outside. From past the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Sochan. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
Huge bucket by Sochan. Sequences like this demonstrate his desire to accept more of a leadership.
MP left side. Can't hit. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Inside. And stolen by Wagner. Oh, MP, tough shot.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Sochan, the pass to Collier. Wembanyama, a screen. From 13. And it's Collier missing.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus. A complete lack of intimidation. MP proving he can be that guy.
To the paint. Wembanyama with the bucket. Wembanyama's got 10 points here in the second half.
A big moment for the big man. Wembanyama stepping up in a huge way.
1:49 left in the game. MP up top. A rebound by the Spurs.
Seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Here's Collier. Pass to Sochan. For 3, Richardson. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Webb's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. On the wing, MP. Right wing, Suggs dishes to MP. Fires the 3. Good, another from 3.
When he gets it going from long range, it is a scary sight for the opposition. He surpassed his own record for triples made in a playoff game.
A new record. He is in first place with those 3. Wow. Just seems like every time that ball leaves his fingertips, you expect it to go in. He is as good as it gets. And so it's San Antonio with it. It's a 5-point game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, I just don't see another way to guard Wembanyama there.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That turns the lead down to a 1-possession win.
35 seconds left. And here is MP. Shot clock at 5. Pulls it up. Good, he hits again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Complete confidence in the clutch. MP seizing the moment.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. Turning here to our analysts. What factors, guys, come to your mind?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Big-time basket and a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Big moment for the young MP.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
And it's Collier missing.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending the shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put
Magic win it. People were writing their obituary before this game, but this win cast the series in a whole new light now, Greg.
And listen, they've still got to win 2 more, but after seeing how they performed tonight, is there any doubt, Kevin, they're capable of it? I mean, we could be in the midst of a major comeback.
No doubt at all, you're right. And that concludes our coverage of Game 5 of the NBA Finals. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
MP sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter.